May govannen niblings. Let's play LotRO, episode 34. So, I just finished the raid on Keladul, recovering the gold that the Dour Hands stole from the Longbeards, and various other quests. So, I'm going to turn all those in, and then head off to Haudh Lin to investigate reports of giant spiders. Eklinaar kind of sounds like an elven name, but it's not.
It's a sorry day.
Okay, so he's happy about that.
Might I take a moment of your time?
He wants me to go to Hvila and return the bow to the elf that gave it to him. Do I need to turn any of these in? I need to take that to Askel.
Well met, friend.
Go to Gondaman and turn it in. Alright, so we're getting there. Let's take a look at deeds. So, we've got 2 more deeds to do. Wrath Tareg is pretty simple to do. The exploration points for that are all kind of in the same place. The Elf Ruins one takes a little bit of time. Because it's kind of scattered over. Plus we have to go through the lower level zones where we're not doing any quests. The Defender, we are getting very close. Just this next turn-in, we'll complete this one. And then just a few more quests. Making good progress. I haven't taken off the Stone of the Tortoise while I've been here. I might do that for the last couple of quests. Take off the Stone of the Tortoise and get to level 14 before going to Breland.
Well met.
Okay, I could get a new bow and replace Callum's bow. It's actually a really good bow. It's got vitality, which is nice. Ooh. I may have to take the dagger instead. It's just, the dagger is a much better choice. Yeah, that armor's not good. Ooh, that bracelet is really nice too. Yeah, I'm gonna do the dagger. Okay. So, dagger. Yep. So now I've got 2 daggers equipped. But you may notice that cosmetically I have 2 axes equipped. That's because it's set up like this to have these 2 axes equipped cosmetically, even though mechanically I'm using 2 daggers. Alright, and this bracelet. I'm going to replace Mungo's old bracelet because 2 might bracelets. It's very nice for Bjorning. Alright, and that completed... let me get started on my ride down back to Hvila. That completed this deed. Here, I'll look at it once I start the ride. Ride down to Hvila. Alright, deed completed. Yep, Defender of Haudh Lin. So, yep, one more deed here, quest deed. Let's check my virtues. I have a racial trait slot unlocked, but I don't have any racial deeds done yet. Oh, I do have a virtue slot available. Let's pick a good one. Let's see. So what I have here, I have empathy, which is okay. I have innocence, which gives me physical mitigation and resistance. Compassion is not quite as good as innocence, because that non-combat power regen is useless for Bjornings. Ooh, patience. In combat power, no. Patience is useless. Mostly useless. The resistance rating is nice. Tolerance. That's actually pretty good. Tactical mitigation is really nice. The other option is fidelity, which also gives tactical mitigation and vitality. Yeah, I'm gonna do fidelity. The little power bonus is useless, but the tactical mitigation and vitality is very nice. So my morale has gone up a bit, thanks to that. So I've got 3 virtues slotted. Now, I believe if you are not a VIP account member, a VIP account holder, you have to unlock these virtue slots by paying points in the store. But because I have a VIP subscription, they unlock automatically at certain levels, which is pretty nice. It's a nice perk for a VIP. I believe I'm remembering that correctly. I don't think that's been changed since the last time I read about the VIP differences. Alright. So let's deal with this bow. So he wanted me to return the bow, because he thinks he's not worthy of the gift. I mean, a gift of a bow from an elf to a human is a pretty big deal, so I can kind of understand. So here's Penglir, who gave it to him.
What can I do for you?
I did not give that bow idly to the first man I met. So, you know, he's saying he thought it over before he gave it to him.
Will you lend me your ear?
Eklinaar bears the blood of the Rangers of the North. And his name is the name of a hero among his ancestors. A man that he was friends with. So, Eklinaar is the descendant of one of Penglir's friends, who, of course, is long dead, because elves live thousands of years. In the past, he honored his friend, who is Eklinaar's ancestor, by placing a sword at his grave. So, if we can find that sword, we can show it to Eklinaar, and then maybe he won't spurn his gift. So then he, the sword has the motto on it, Elf Friend, so maybe that'll prove to Eklinaar that he's worthy of the gift. Alright, back here in Thorin's Hall to turn in the 4th gear to Balvor.
Well met, friend. Come and stay a moment, friend.
Alright, so he's still having trouble getting everything to fit. And he wants me to find the 5th gear in Haudh Lin. But he has heard that a brood of vicious spiders have made their lair there. Well, just our luck. That's where we were headed anyway. Alright. Back to Haudh Lin to do the rest of these quests. Alright. On my way to Haudh Lin. I guess technically I'm already in Haudh Lin. So, the first quest I'm going to do here is to find the elf sword. And it should be on one of the barrow mounds. These mounds were created by Edain, who lived here a long time ago. And Edain is just the elf word for humans. Alright, there's the sword. So that was simple enough. Yep, and all I have to do is take that back to Eklinaar and prove to him that one of his ancestors was a friend of the elf who gave him the bow. But before I do that, I'm going to do these spider quests here. So we have 4 quests in the spider area. I'm trying to avoid falling in this lake here. Alright, so finding the missing cook is one of the big ones. It's a little former elven structure here. Used to have to go there to pick up quests, but they moved the NPCs around at some point. That was a long time ago, though. Before most of you niblings were born. Alright, here is the gear. So I think I'm going to get that first. Spider Slayer. Alright, yep. Oh, enmity of the spiders. Oh, I triggered 2 deeds. So this is another racial deed, enmity of the spiders, just like enmity of the goblins. And I get a racial trait that increases my fate. And I don't know that fate really does much for Bjornings. Oh, I guess it helps Bjornings with healing, and with tactical mitigation. So it's not terrible. Alright, anyway, getting the gear. Oh, and I also triggered Spider Slayer of Haudh Lin. So, and that's just a regular zone Slayer deed. Alright, let's find Bersi. There he is, up at the top of this hill. There's a sickle fly in here. Oh, getting hit by a spider. Alright, easy enough. What did I acquire here? Oh, just a random shoulder item that is not as good as the quest item I got in the Shire. Okay.
Give me but a moment of your time.
Alright, help me escape. Yes. Oh, that sound was one of these quests completing because I found the cook. And now he gives me a new quest to rescue him. So, yeah, no problem. We'll rescue you. And now we have quests to defeat 12 spiders and collect 8 spinnerets. So, but while I'm escorting Bersi out of this spider den, spiders will be attacking us. So, I should get enough spiders to complete the quest. Just escorting them out, or pretty close to it anyway. Hopefully I can handle this many. I'm going to take off my Stone of the Tortoise. These quests are pretty much on my level. Well, actually, most of these quests are above my level. But I realized that I'm going to need a little experience when I move into Breland to do the epic quest. So I want to go ahead and start gaining some experience. Although there's plenty of quests I can do in Breland to gain experience. Alright, so that just finished the spider slaying quest. I still need spinnerets. 2 more spinnerets. One more spinneret. Alright, rescued Bersi. So I need to go back and get 1 more spinneret. I got an earring for completing that. Ooh, which is actually really good. I'm going to equip it. And I want to replace the Fate earring, so I can't just right-click on it and equip it, because that'll replace the Tookish earring. So I'm going to drag it over to replace it. So now I have the Fate earring unequipped and these 2 Vitality earrings equipped. I generally prefer Vitality, especially at the low levels, on my jewelry. Because it gives me more morale. Although I would take Might as a Bjorning, because that would increase my damage. I certainly don't seem to have any trouble doing damage. Alright, so that completed all these quests. Now, there is an exploration deed point up here that I need to trigger. Because this is the closest I will get to it in doing quests at any point in this zone. So I'm going to go ahead and trigger it now so I don't have to later. I often forget about that when I'm playing new characters, that there's a point up here, and then I end up finishing all the quests in the zone and doing most of the deeds, and then thinking, huh, why didn't I get this point, and where is it? And then I realize, oh, it's all the way up here. So the exploration point is just this ruined tower here called the Ward Spire. And that triggered the Elf Ruins exploration deed. So now, one thing about the exploration deeds that's neat is you can, once you find the points, you can go into your deed log, and you can hold the mouse over points that you've already found, and it gives you a little bit of information about what that place is. And a lot of these places are things that the developers have invented, but some of them are actually places from the books. So it's just a neat little thing you can check out. The lore in this game is quite rich. And there's a nice balance between lore from the books and lore that the developers have invented to expand on the world. Alright, so turn in these quests. So I need to go to that little place where the 2 elves and the dwarf were. Although time is about up for this episode, so I'll turn in the quests here, and then that'll do it for this episode. And then in the next episode, I will finish turning in these quests, which I believe will complete... It will just about complete the quest deed. I think there might be one more area of quests to do. So, yeah, tune in for the next episode to see...
What can I do for you?
what the final quests are that I do. Let's see, I'll take the blueberry muffins here.
Govannen.
Alright. grateful for my help. Okay, that'll do it for this episode. Tune in next time, Niblings.